that shit drop. Yeah. Man, we've been doing this for quite some time, and we're gonna keep on keeping on, you know? Oh, get with it or stay away from it. But either way, we going to the top. Can't even afford coming over. You pay the price since it's unimportant. So unimportant. I don't need you in my life. I feel like I'm cross. I put that on God. Feeling like the top. Feeling like the king. Everything you beat, it ain't really what it seems. Traveling, seeing all the world's problems. Trying to tell you how we get it and how we can solve them. I'm on the top flight now. I came from the bottom. Ain't gotta check my credibility. They know I got them. Came in and over. I still getting better. You let it burn me in the fall. I'm so panoramic. You can't even afford coming over. Your petty presence is unimportant. So unimportant. No, I don't want you. I don't need you in my life. Making everything for the paper. Day by time is coming. Time is coming.
So high that certain people can't even be around you because your energy is so strong. Vibrate so high that anybody that's wishing to do evil upon you, it shall be revealed. Vibrate so high that any evil entity feels uncomfortable in your presence. Vibrate so high.
Salute world, we back at it like crack addicts. It's your boy Cross, Boss Cross, Big CEO KrossYourHeart. I see everybody in the building. Salute Chuck D's in the building. I see Donald, Sunlight, Brianna, Danny, everybody, Big Dog. You know what I'm saying? I see everybody, Ike and Tina, they coming in here in the building. And I got a special person on the panel. Today I got my man, Ja, from the mind of Ja. Salute, Ja. Ja,
Peace, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Peace, my brother.
I'm good, man. So I want to show you this topic, man. This topic, my title is Vlad TV. Are you serious? Right? So a lot of people ain't heard. Again, like I said, we got a lot of people out here that be culture vultures and all them all up in the mix of everything, right? So my whole thing is what blows my mind is how in the world can we allow somebody to come into the culture kind of didn't really earn their way as far as having stripes in the culture, but end up having to get paid off somebody in the culture, which was like Rick Ross, to get his jump start, to then try to tell people about how hip hop is really made and really done. So what I'm gonna do is I want to play something that I created, right? So let me play this and you tell me what you think about this, right? So let's go.
Doing it again, glad you're doing it again.
I'm doing it again. Right.
Yeah, just look at whatever you're looking at, Glad. I don't know, Glad. There was a lot of wild things. I know all this shit. I can't talk about that, Glad, cause I really get in trouble. See, motherfucker can't just be selfish, Glad. Cause you know I was robbing and stealing out there, Glad. I was, you know, taking them down through there. You know what I'm talking about? I'm out on the street on my own. What can I do, Glad? I don't even write my raps, Glad. I just go in there and tell the truth. Well, it wasn't about the money. Glad, look at me. I cut corners, Glad. The vibe.
So I'm gonna stop right there. Yeah, I don't cut corners, Glad. So I had to play my little Glad intro to this whole thing, right? So I don't know if you was aware that Marlon Wayans, all right, my earpiece, Marlon Wayans, not too long ago was going to do an interview. Salute was going to do an interview with I'm gonna call him Glad TV, right? So with Glad TV, aka the vulture of the game, he decides that he wants to go after him. So it was supposed to have been a $40,000 interview. Well, he started going in telling Marlon Wayans, one of the Wayans brothers, people that their whole family and the Wayans brothers movie thing has grossed over $1.6 billion throughout the years, that he is not relevant.
Yeah, call it black comedy royalty.
Exactly. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the first thing. Check this out. So somebody said, I was giving him a deal. Oh, well, he said, Marlon, you're a good one, because at Vlad, you would have to pay me $500,000 for an interview with 55% of all revenue made from the video on our platform. Marlon then replies with a laughing emoji, says, see, I tried to tell him I was giving him a deal, right? So then Glad finds out. He comes back and says, Marlon, hold on, let me put it and make sure we read it. So Marlon Wayans found someone with 200 followers to agree with him, LOL. Salute. Nobody on earth is going to pay Marlon $40K for an interview when he gets 100K to 300K views on any platform he interviews. This guy is really delusional. So he's going off of the fact that my man only get views on certain platforms. So I mean, come on, bro. How petty is this? And this is the problem that we have dealing with people like this. Well, let's start right there. What you think on all this so far?
It's a duality of thought. One, we have to remember at the end of the day,
right,
whatever we're doing, and with others included, this is a business. We don't control the business. We barely even manage our business, but they will stand 10 toes down on their business. So, so when we look at what we value, see, Vlad don't have to value Marlon to that degree. I am proud and glad that Marlon values himself to that degree, because knowing self is the most important factor. So Marlon knows self. And Marlon said, self is worth more than your typical $10,000 that you give your viewers, which you get that back right away once you release the video, because you're sponsored and endorsed by different advertisers. So let's stop right there, bro. Having Marlon Wayans will put your show on a level of a Shay, Club Shay. You'll start getting high profile interviewees and guests for your show. Now, he's always had people on his show that are high profile. However, most of them are, massa monkeys. So they get on there and they allow him to trap them into conversations of confession and admittance that normally they wouldn't have with another person, or they would sit there like D.L. Hughley did in a cowardly state while he desecrates one of the most prominent Black leaders of our generation. So it's the type of people that he get to interact with business. And that's what we do. We do anything to be seen inclusive, to be seen so diverse. See, acceptance is a disease that Black people got, and we keep messing with these wicked people, and we keep being the victims of their machinations, wicked machinations. But I'm glad that Marlon stood on his business and refused to be belittled and demeaned by this open enemy.
No, that's real. Black. No, that's real. That's real. Let's keep going. So it started with that right there. So we went. All right. So then Marlon Wayans come back, which was genius. Marlon Wayans said, "You mad? You unprofessional, my guy. You don't like the number. Keep it moving. You look bad. You should fall back. Mad at a Black man stating his number. And now you go public to use your platform to try to drag me. I never in my life dealt with the silly negotiation tactic." You see what I'm saying? Like, you mad because you didn't even have to put that on the internet. You didn't have to, like, why would you go get a person can say 150,000.
Yep. But what's the first thing I said? This is a business. Marlon is a master in the business.
Right.
Marlon is black comedy royalty, period. And his family has done their far due diligence and have accomplished far much more than we can look at any other comedy group or family in the game. So
right.
he understands the business. So he knows his worth. And he gave, like he said, he gave that man a discount. But like he told him, you unprofessional. You know why you're unprofessional? Because you expect to look at me as if I'm not professional.
Yeah, like I'm just like, man, come on, bro. Like, this is crazy. Let's keep going and look at it. So, okay. So now Vlad comes back. Not mad at all. I find all this amusing because you really think that you're worth $40K for an interview. I said there's nobody on earth that will pay you that, and I have yet to be proven wrong. Throwing out a stupid A number for an interview is unprofessional, my guy, because your interviews don't make 5% of that on every platform you do. And bringing up race when there was no mention of it throughout all of the discussion shows how weak of a man you are. This dude is really wild, ain't he?
No, he being who he is.
Yeah.
See, this zealot Zionist son of a Zionist Russian. See, you come from that ilk and you believe, like he speaks, that Marlon is beneath him.
Right.
See, like nigga, you just got a Mercedes-Benz dealership. He's been buying Bugatti and Rolls Royce.
Right.
You don't get it. But you saying what you want to offer him. Well, think about it. If you give him what you offer him, is what you offer him his value or his worth? No. And now he disagrees with that. There should be a negotiating tactic. See, because the first thing Vlad should have said, look, I ain't gonna give you 40, but I got 30.
Right.
See, that's the first step to good business, good negotiation.
Fact.
But you can't think like that because you already know he's worth more than the 10,000 that you give the proverbial visitor who don't even have the accolades or accomplishments that this man has already achieved. And we're not going to speak about the information that he pertains because all of them Wayans are extremely intellectually inclined.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Because they were reared like that. They were raised like that. So we look at them and laugh, but we also have to look at the reality of why we're laughing at them because they was able to, with their genius, put themselves in a position to be seen, recognized, and applauded. Mm-hmm. So what he is saying is something that this is when I fought us at once again. The black community, and I'm talking about the black community. I ain't talking about African Americans. I ain't talking about Negroes, and I ain't talking about niggas. I'm talking about the black men and women, not African American males and females. We really need to stand against Vlad. See, we need to start whipping people ass, bro, when they do this to our community. And we're dealing with that right now socially. People just straight up disrespect us and act as if we're too dumb to recognize what you're doing, but expect us to follow and fall in the ranks and do and abide by the bullshit. Like, when we gonna get tired of this type stuff? See, I don't want to complain about it or really talk about it until we really do something about it. And I would love to initiate a petition against Vlad so that we don't have him in our community, especially our social media community. He's nobody, bro. He ain't never stand or walk on any of these streets that we done lived and walked on to be talking about this man like that came up in hardship.
Yeah, and let's even go even further. Name somebody where he has took his platform and actually helped push and produce and got them some type of light without negative or talking about everything related to something dealing with some type of violence or some type of paraphernalia. Negativity. Yeah, every time you turn around, bro, and it's just it gets sick and sick. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. So then Vlad had tagged this guy. Now you already know this was some bull. Marlon, I'm a huge fan, but asking for 40K from Vlad is ridiculous, fam, especially since Vlad's platform is very popular and could benefit you at this point in your career. You played yourself. I love your work, but keep it real every time. Then that's a straight, That don't even believe that post. I mean, you do have some out there that really believe. Like,
I believe
how
the
can you
post.
tell?
I believe the post.
Do you?
Look at who's saying it.
Yeah.
Look at who's saying it.
Yeah.
See, this is what we always gotta remember, bro. We've been told that there's, you know, two types of slave, the house nigga and the field nigga. No, there's two other types. See, that function well within the means of there. There's the house nigga is trying to graduate to be the bourgeoisie, the boule, the black elitist. Then you have this provocateur that functions in between. He's a field nigga trying to get in the house. So the house nigga offers him an aid of instruction for him to do the things that it took for him to get in the house. And he will go do it so that he think that he will get in the house. You got to remember, everybody that's in the field don't want to be in the field.
Right.
See, when you're in the battlefield, bro, you're in the battlefield by choice.
My whole thing is this: why ask him if he's irrelevant? Why even want to bring him on? What do you mean you can boost his career? The man is a producer, an actor. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
But
this
that's
is
my
what
point. Look how Ig or Young, the young brother is speaking. See, you know, names mean everything, right?
Yeah.
So when we pay attention to the names, we already know this young brother, he's only speaking based upon his social media influence. He's not speaking based upon intellect and study.
Yeah.
So he's telling them he's a huge fan. Why are you a huge fan of Marlon? If I was Marlon, I'd be like, hey, young brother, who was you a fan of first? See, I had to talk to you on your level. Who was you a fan of first? Was you my fan first? Or was you his fan first? Well, if you're his fan first, then of course that would be applicable. That would be logical in this act. But if you're my fan first, which you definitely were, because I predated Vlad a long time ago. You've been watching me since you were a child. See,
Right.
sitting in the room with your parents, watching my movies. See, so you know that you were a fan of me first. So why would you even speak on my self-worth when you yourself doesn't have the same? If you're not worth 40,000, that's you.
That's
but I'm
you.
worth 40,000.
Right.
I'm worth more than that.
He worth more than that. That's why he said I gave you a deal. He
That's
worth
why we
more
got-
than that.
That's why we got to pay attention to those people that's the provocateurs
Salute.
that's pop up and talking support for people that you have no knowledge of.
This is crazy. Let's keep going. So then Marlon came back. You've been teetering on disrespect, and I've been in the gentleman up to this point. This was tactless, unprofessional, and petty. You out here trying to tear down a king. You trying to instigate beef with my community and peers. It won't happen, fella. I'm loved. See what I'm saying? So then he comes back. Let's see what they say when he comes back. Okay, check this out. So I'm worth whatever I say. People like you don't make or break me, champ. I'm self-made. I go where I choose. I don't like your tactics. I've been a gentleman. I didn't express my grievances with other people. You're trying to turn other black men in my field on me, asking them about my money. So now he done went to the point where he's going to ask, how much money is he worth?
That's my point, bro.
That's crazy.
Like, all right, if you got a man that's in your community, if your next door neighbor, bro, is trying to separate you and your wife every day, what do you do to him?
Right.
You remove him from your community. First, you got to move off the street. And if you don't move, we're going to move you. It's not a threat. It's just an advisory of how we function. And you done violated. You got to go. When will we be men and women? Stop being cowards, children. Stop being kids, pardon me, not children. We black people, African Americans behave like children, but more so kids. They behave like livestock. They go in whichever corral of the gate which is open when they hear a yell, or an instruction. So we be functioning like livestock, like kids. Because if we were children, we would follow the instructions of the parents, and the parents would give the traditional cultures of the elders, and we would have a straight line that's connected that would disrupt any of this BS and this disrespect, bro.
Right.
We need to handle him. See, that's what I'm willing to do. Start a petition online. You want attention? Well, we're going to give you attention. We catch you riding with Vlad, you a violation of everything in our community, and you ain't allowed back here. So we need to be treating our King Coons like that too. See?
Right.
See, they all need to start getting some punishments, bro, because people don't hesitate to punish us to the fullest extent. That's the language they use. To the fullest extent of the law. See, when we're going to have laws and values, bro? When we're going to have standards and morals as men and women as a community? If you as a community, you have common unity, and what hurts Marlon will hurt us.
Yep. Yep. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why, man, this is, I don't know, man. Let's keep going. But then he get to this point. So yes, this has become about race. You're trying to turn us into crabs in a barrel. I see your angle now. I watch you play your hand. You want us to talk beef and tear each other down while you sit back and make money. Meanwhile, you don't even show your face.
Facts, what I've been saying.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I've been saying.
Yep.
Now it's time. Like, bro, if we could jump a nigga over cursing at our girl, why we can't jump this nigga over violating one of our brothers? Feel me? Yeah. See, Vlad did the proverbial verbal lip professing trickery using trick knowledge. Oh, you trying to make it about race. It's always been about race since I open my mouth and you open your mouth. You're white and I'm black. We got to stop playing like that doesn't exist in every mentality of every person. You're either superior or you're inferior. The clash comes when one that's expected to be inferior is thinking and standing on being superior.
This is crazy. Let's keep going. He's like, yo, at Vlad, your beard made from Ice Spice's ass. Marlon Wayans, hey, he done went straight comedian on him. He said, your beard made it from Ice Spice.
Hey, bro, that's my point.
That's wild. That's wild. That's wild.
That's my point, bro.
Yeah.
He done fucked up. Because what happens when you talk to a comedian and piss a comedian off? Yeah. They're going to do what they do best. Yeah. How do he handle stress? How do he handle anger? What do comedians do? They crack on you.
Yep.
See? Now, like I said.
Yeah, he don't want him to get the cracking on him. So let's see what
Too late. He gonna kill him like Kendrick Lamar killed Drake.
Look, he said, yo, at Vlad, your beard look like roadkill, like some animal I hit on the way to Poconos.
Bro, he could think of them all day like we talk.
Oh, that's yeah, I do the same thing.
Yeah,
boy, this is crazy. The boy said he like somebody in the Poconos, he done ran some roadkill. Boy, they need to stop that.
He's saying a lot more with that, though. You know what you're calling him, right?
Oh, yeah, I know.
You know who live in the Poconos.
Yeah, I already know.
Hillbilly racist.
Yep. That's crazy, dog. Let's keep going. He said, hey, Vlad, how you go from this to this, turkey? Dang. He said, man. How you go from that?
Hey,
dang.
This man's going to have to make a public statement of apology.
Well, he already did. Remember when he did with that professor or whatever?
No. I'm talking about to Marlon. Marlon is going to, bro, you can mess around with people like us that's serious in life and all of that. But when I done made my money off of being funny, who I'm genetically acclimated to be, like, bro, you're not going to get away with that.
You're not, yeah.
And we need to support him.
So now check this out. Now, this is where, again, it wasn't about race and all that. Now you want to go here. He said, Marlon Wayans, I'm sorry that you don't find me attractive. See what I'm saying? Went straight to some old funny mess. Marlon Wayans, I'm sorry you don't find me attractive. Fortunately for both of us, I'm heterosexual. Between your recent blank photo shoots and your claim to fame dressing up as a woman, this will be the perfect time to fully come out the closet. Coming out as blank in 2024 will surely revive your declining acting career. And since I turned down the 40K offer for an interview, now he turned it down. I'm pretty sure you can get that amount for your first blank scene. Marlon Wayans would be an awesome blank name between you. By the way.
Now, guess what? Guess what? Now we're about to see how unity works. See, I ain't see this. Yeah. Now you got to see how unity works.
Yeah.
Guess who don't take none of that?
Right. And his daughter, and his daughter, I guess his daughter is, you know what I'm saying, is one of them.
Whose daughter?
Marlon Wayans' daughter is.
Hey, I don't give a
no. Listen what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is Marlon Wayans is now go corral the horses. There's an army, bro, that we all know.
Yeah.
And the Alphabet Mafia do not play with those type games. See?
Yeah.
And all Marlon has to do is bring the right attention to it. Why are you decrying and defaming that which I have portrayed, but I support?
Yeah.
You know my daughter. Why are you attacking my daughter? See, we know she's a known LGBTQ participant. Why are you attacking her? See? Yeah, that's where I'm coming. That's the first thing we should be tweeting right now. See, you put that army on him. Start exposing some of the real things that he is, which is one, Dame Dash called him 10, 15 years ago, a vulture. What? A culture vulture, right?
Yeah.
This nigga love coming around, stealing stories from black people, making money off of it, and we dumb enough to sit there and be entertained by it. I ain't never been no subscriber, none of that stuff to Vlad. Never paid attention to it because that's not my mindset. And the only 3 times that I've watched it was when he's had FOI on there. And twice they have had Brother Nori and Brother Wesley put him in his place on the interview. Because he got upset because Minister Farrakhan wouldn't give him an interview. Bitch, who are you? Who are you?
Yeah.
Who are you? And then you got on there with that King Coon D.L. Hughley and D.L. Hughley allowed you to speak about Minister Farrakhan in his face without correcting you, which showed you who he is. That's why D.L. Hughley could never say he's a black man to me. Nigga, I watch you get around here and proselytize for all of these politicians and these ignorant weirdos. The word that these dingbats keep using.
Yeah.
But yet you won't stand in the face of confrontation when a man disrespect the most profound leader of your lifetime that you've witnessed. Because there's been no other upstanding black man in the black community in the last 60 years than Minister Farrakhan. So how would you allow that man to even get? It's like Malcolm X or Martin Luther King sitting there in an interview and you start speaking, allowing white men to speak like that about them men, and you out here so-called campaigning for the causes that they campaign for. It's all cultural buffoonery, trickery, bro, and we should start punishing Negroes for this. See? Yeah. And he should be expelled. We should, it should be a campaign right now, and I'm gonna go tweet it. I'm gonna get it when it pops. I'm gonna find out what the LGBTQ community's got to say about this, because somebody needs to have some attention. Right. Somebody wants some attention, and we're gonna give them some attention. You feel me?
Let's keep going. You're right. Then he comes in. Marlon says, "See it, Vlad. This is the moment you've been begging for. I asked you to leave me alone. Let it go. But you won't. But you want to kick a bee's nest. You can't compete with me, bro. I am legend. And occasionally I come off the throne to spar with peons like you. Keep going. There's levels to this." You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he trying to tell you.
Marlon Wayans has already given him his mercy. He's done with him. And like he said, but you want to kick a bee's nest.
Yeah.
Not that you ain't do it. You already did it. And now I'm about to get you. See? And you got to remember, bro, if you ain't no fighter, you should stay out of the ring. And that's the problem with us, bro. But you'll find niggas, like I said, these dingbats, these haters. What can you say wrong about Marlon Wayans' career?
Right.
When he's been the 3rd most successful Wayan of the family.
Fact.
Now, when I say third most successful, when you look at Keenan, superior to damn near any top filmmaker, producer, or writer in the game. When you look at Damon, already surpassed with multiple movies, stand-ups, and acclaim. Then when you look at Marlon, he's done the same behind his older brothers, bro, and he's done it successfully. Not to mention having a prime participant in one of the longest, most successful comedy sitcoms ever. So it's hard for us to, act as if we're ignorant to it, bro. We should start applauding those who have done greatness and stop joining in with our enemies to crucify them, bro. We got to stop that. We need to start dealing with, especially this guy. I'm just tired of him, bro. And guess what? We can do it without even pulling the trigger. Somebody else got a bigger gun. And if you want some attention, you just got it. Because my whole thing is, Vlad, why are you messing with the daughter, the family?
And you going straight, and you going straight at, because at first it wasn't about no race. So if it ain't about race, it shouldn't be about no gender.
Nope, too late. It's about gender now. And Vlad gonna say, I never said anything about Marlon Wayans' daughter.
Salute.
Guess what? Ain't nobody else gonna hear that.
Yeah.
Once you say it, ain't nobody else gonna hear that.
Yeah, real spill.
I ain't never said anything about Marlon Wayans' daughter. Yes, you did. I heard it. I read it in your tweet.
Yeah, you said it. That's why I said it. Broke it down.
Yeah. We never seen Marlon running around with a boyfriend.
So then he said, hey, Vlad, you are way too hated by the urban community to F with me. I'm loved. You ain't. Watch the video. Where's your face? Mask. You couldn't exploit me. How much the government paying you, Brody? Hope is at least 40K. You know what I'm saying? Like, because why are you coming? Yeah, because all the people you done went after. Culture Vulture. He said, watch that video. Says, why black celebrities would never respect Vlad. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people don't understand. I don't understand why we still keep, you think about it, him and the 23 dude, they don't promote, you know what I'm saying? The Adam 23 dude, they don't promote in a positive way. They just promote a bunch of bull that don't nobody really, and it's like the audience they realize they're lowering the level. You know what I'm saying? They're lowering the energy level and lowering it, and it's just lowering the frequency and causing them to do something straight dumb.
But I'm gonna tell you something real though, bro. See, we just have a level of knowledge that others don't. So we're looking at it from our perspective.
Yeah.
The masses of us, which is why it's important for us to speak out, because the masses of us are still up under that slave-like conditioning. So we're attracted to controversy, negativity, defeat, decay, death, sorrow, grief, misery. We're attracted to that. That's what dead people are. So when they know that you're dead mentally and damn near dead physically, they feed that appetite. So when Vlad comes on, just think about it, bro. We don't pay attention to nothing unless it's controversial. You say something positive, something nice. Negroes looking for something wrong within something nice. See?
Yeah.
That's real, bro. They be searching in the bin. The bin says good. They searching in the bin. I know it's some bad in here somewhere. That's how we function, because we've been conditioned to think like that. And they know it. And that's why they play and profit off of our psychological dysfunction. And we got that in the masses. So us here in the chat, us here speaking, bro, we know different. But the masses don't, which is why a young man can come on there and tell Marlon that he playing himself for not accepting the bag. Everything is about the bag, bro. If
that's a fact.
It's about having a price, then where does the principle and purpose come in? Because price don't make man, price make male. Principle and purpose make man. That's why males don't bother men like us, because they know there's a consequence for tampering with my purpose based upon my principles. And I don't give a damn about your price. And we need to have that towards every black man and woman and child in America, so that we stop suffering this type of disrespect, devilment, and debauchery.
Yeah, this is crazy. So check this out. He said, this song was made for you. Boom, game over. And we all chant, they not like us, they not like us. Crip walking Sues.
Facts, bro. Cause he ain't gonna stop though. He ain't gonna stop. See?
You don't think he gonna stop?
No, because guess what? See, he not like these other bootlicking Negroes, bro. He don't need to lick Master Boots. He already got his bag. He told him he's self-made. I'm self-made. I was raised like this.
Yeah.
He told him that already. So like you,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? Dingbat, Vlad? What can you do to me? I'm already made. I'm a made man. The mob will protect me. That's why we should be standing up like we're in the familia.
Yeah.
See, La Familia, that's where we should be standing up right now. See, all of us with the Twitter fingers and all of us on Instagram, Facebook and shit, we should be talking about Vlad right now, putting the attention on him. Now, he gonna get that little burst, but the burst gonna be hatred. And then it's gonna fade away because once we get him, the kids will follow. Our children keep going to them because they keep talking to them and we don't.
That's a fact. I tell people all the time, if you want to reach a kid, man, you got to be on social media or you got to have some influence on social. Because when I talk to them kids, I go up to the schools, that's the first thing they want to know. Well, what's your Instagram? How many people, when I show them, they go, oh, you must be somebody. And that's the only way to get the attention. Other than that,
I was just about to say, bro, your reputation.
Right.
See, you done did something, though, to have a reputation. You get it?
Right.
Marlon done did something to have a reputation. So Vlad, even though he's trying to do it now to get activity, but if we give him the right activity, the right attention, see, we could shut this dude down, bro, real quick, because all we got to do is teach the children that we don't like him. That's why he said, they not like us. See? And that's the biggest moniker right now in the mind of the youth. Once you say that, the youth say what? Something wrong with them. Let me look at them closer. See? And we need to start exposing what he's been doing. And those with him, his cohorts, bro. The D.L. Hugleys and them guys, Faison Love and them guys that be coming on there cutting up against us.
Yeah, it'd be too much.
Because if we was in the street, we'd be done slap the shit out of them.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like real talk. Like if you was in my community doing that in front of our face, see that you be calling the cops because we done served you justice. So you shouldn't be allowed to go over there and fraternize with the enemy, bro. Desecrate our name, defame us, and then come back. Like we should be open you. Nah, nigga, you ain't getting no open arms around here. Go over there and sit on that seat full of razor blades with that alcohol in it. See, when you learn a lesson, then you be all right. But until then,
because it definitely be more, like I said, I can't believe. And then here we go right here. This is where it says Marlon Wayans bio. Marlon Wayans is an actor, producer, comedian, writing, and film. His films has grossed more than $736 million in domestic box office and $1 billion in global. So I don't know what he talking about.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. The word unprofessional in business means you're ignorant and unqualified. That's when people tell you you're unprofessional, it means you're unqualified.
That's
you
right.
You lack the academia to exercise business with me.
That's right.
It's a nice way of telling you you a damn dumb fool. Get from around me.
And like you say, the young kids don't go as far as looking. All you got to do is look it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's there. You can Google it.
Marlon hitting them. He's showing them on. Now, guess what kids love? Reputation, right? Guess what they respect? The bag. So guess what Marlon did? Showed them the bag.
Showed them what the bag looked like throughout the years.
Vlad, if I just made 10% of what my movies have grossed, I've done far more than what you will do in your lifetime. See, I'm still alive. So while I'm alive, my money is still accruing interest, which means it has growth.
Yeah.
However, you fail to see that and fail to notice that because you don't look at my money because money don't mean nothing to you.
That's right. And Marlon even said before,
your skin color means everything to you. That's why you said you implemented race because you knew that in your brain you're on fire. You should not have a Negro talking to you like this. See? Boy, who you talking to, boy? You should be grateful that I'm here for you, helping your failing career.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
If
man,
my career is failing, that means it had to be the most successful first.
Right.
See, because if I'm coming down, that means I was all the way up.
I was all the way up already.
And if you claim that I'm coming down to you, you're already admitting that you're inferior to me.
Yeah, he said it. I got to come off my throne every now and then to deal with you, peon.
Yeah, take my crown off and come beat some of you niggas up to show y'all why I'm king. This is why I'm king. See?
Now I want to jump to something before we get off, and this is why I did this about this whole thing, these vultures and how this is done, because this is going to. Okay, so here in the South, in Birmingham, man, it's out of control in Birmingham. But one of the things that's out of control is this Clubhouse shit, man. Clubhouse is done got out of control. It's like, first of all, you don't see anybody's face. People on there docking people. So I'm gonna show y'all. This is what happened. This is what happened on Clubhouse in Birmingham. All right. So let me hold on. Let me get somewhere so I can stop. All right. So let's go back real fast. So if y'all see that, Fairfield man charged in fatal Birmingham shooting heard on Clubhouse app. You know what I'm saying? So they was on Clubhouse, got the beefing on Clubhouse, and then dude went and they end up having a powwow. So let's get to it. So it says let me get a little bit up and then we'll stop it. All right. So a suspect has been charged in a deadly weekend shooting in Birmingham that happened live over a social audio app. Rogers Williams Johnson, 32 of Fairfield, is charged with capital murder in the Saturday slaying of a 35-year-old Brandon Lee. North Precinct officers were dispatched about 11:55 Saturday to the 30th Avenue North in Birmingham's Collegeville public housing community. They made entry into the home and found a man and a woman injured. So I'm gonna stop right there. Like I'm gonna keep going, but this is crazy, bro. This is what I'm saying. And these grown ass men, 32 and 35 years old, on Clubhouse. You can't see their face, and you beefing on Clubhouse to the point where you gonna get on Clubhouse. You going to go start a beef with somebody and stay on Clubhouse because you want everybody in Clubhouse to hear you beefing with him in real time, and then you end up having a pow between you and this person, and it's caught on Clubhouse. And where they do that at, man? Like this is man.
I know where they do that at. In the Matrix. See, we done allowed the world to be shaped and formed by another entity that we don't have, create, or control. And our society is 100% affixed in the Matrix. That's why you can go on the internet and believe what's on the internet to be real, and then interact with someone and be held to the belief. Instead of saying, hey, this ain't real. Now you make it real.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, y'all. Like,
but Cross, what we expect. They in their 30s, right, Cross?
Yeah.
Just think about this. 35. It's 2024. 2000, Medal of Honor came out. 2001, Call of Duty came out. Bro, they've been playing war games their whole life. They've been watching horror flicks at an unprecedented rate. For the last 25 years, horror flicks have been the main influence in the cinematic, genre.
Yeah, man, this is crazy.
It's social. Like we don't realize it, but this is how they think, and we have taught them this. I was talking to the youth, man, just day before Saturday. telling them the difference of how we've been programmed. Now some of them in jail, some of them, speak to I go to mentor the youth in the jails and the teenage, juvenile detention centers, and I'm telling them, look, y'all playing. They keep this game playing with us. You blood and you Crip. You see, and I'm Christian and you're Muslim. See, I'm North and you're South.
Right.
See, I'm Democrat and you're Republican. See, these games they keep us playing. We're playing the game. That means we're being played. We're just the characters in the game.
Right.
Everybody talking about they playing chess. They ain't playing chess, bro. The pieces on the chessboard move. Stupid black people are the chessboard. We're not the pieces.
So they say Lee was pronounced dead on the scene. The woman was taken to the hospital with life-threatening injury. 2 children sleeping inside the home was unharmed. The dispute appears to have started on the social media app Clubhouse, which is similar to a Zoom call. The argument could be heard on the app and became chaotic as the suspect arrived at the apartment and listeners were saying to call police. Multiple shots were heard.
Bro, who is the king of Clubhouse?
Yep.
Who is the king of Clubhouse, bro?
See what I'm saying?
We know that guy. He's been influencing Rah-Rah for about 5 years now. Word up. Just think about the culture that's been advanced. Or just look at us as a people, though, man. We messed up, man. Like we prostitute our daughters, bro. We sell our sons, man.
Yep.
Like we the worst, bro.
You
already right. You're already right. Whack 100 ass.
Yep.
And bro, he know. I mean, the nigga closed me off on one of them because we talking and he know who Juice Sting Productions was. He know I remember him when he was grabbing coats and going to break the car around. Now you're talking like nah, man, you done stole a couple of publishing rights from a few artists, tricked them in the managerial contracts. Now you get a claim to fame because nobody know, but you done influenced the culture, bro, that you are not even living. You done got beat up by people and had a couple of scuffles with dudes that can't fight, and now these children believe for the last couple years, bro, at least 10 years that you the man, and they following that influence. Now, look at us, bro. We don't even fight no more, bro.
Nope.
Everything's emotional. Everything's psychologically dysfunctional. Everything's emotional males.
So look at this. So when the suspect arrived at the apartment, he fired shots into the home. So you got the beefing on Clubhouse. You go to the person's house. You don't confront him. You start shots fired on someone in the apartment. Fired at least one shot at Williams Johnson, said Officer Truman. So you up on Clubhouse at midnight talking crap, grown men. Around 1:40 a.m. Sunday, Williams Johnson showed up at the UAB hospital suffering from a gunshot wound from the incident. North Precinct officer detained him. BPD, Birmingham Police Department detectives present case information to Jefferson County District Attorney, which is issued at a capital murder warrant, as well as an attempted murder warrant. All this for Clout on Clubhouse. Rodriguez Williams was booked into Jefferson County at 6:52.
Well, he got the clout he won.
Yeah.
Now what you going to do? See? Now what you going to do?
See, they say he remains without bond. Police said Lee and Williams Johnson knew each other. That's what I'm saying.
That's right. Bro, word is bond. I just watched this happen, bro. I just watched this happen, bro, and I said, man, I just got to tell our world, bro, how stupid we is. I watched dudes that did business with each other, grew up with each other, and everything, get in an argument over political influence, and start fighting in front of kids and everything.
See what I'm saying?
Word up, bro. And
That's
it's
just
deep. I mean, fist fighting and shit, right? And then threatening to shoot each other. And me and my brother intervened and, you know, got on some real street shit till I told her, I said, bro, you talking about people you ain't never gonna see me interact with or give a damn about you a
facts.
day in your life. Like, what's
Facts.
wrong with you?
Said
Like we're
said
so emotionally stupid.
yeah, Mr. Nigga said he won the Clout championship.
Yeah.
And then they say, we all have jobs to go to. So what time frame? Yeah, 1 a.m. Why are you up arguing? It's like, I don't get it. You don't see their face. This is even worse than being on here and having the avatar. You don't see their face. You never see their face. And it'd be like, they might be 100-some people up in there. You in there talking about what you gonna do to somebody. You don't know who's recording, who is taking down what is what. I don't get it, bro. I've never, like, that's where you might as well be on the phone running your mouth.
You know, when you go to college, right? Everyone that's gone to college, for some reason, if it's a skill, it's techno or administrative, you've had to take a course called psychology.
Right.
There's a reason why. When you do well in those classes, as I was told by a professor before, he said they study your tests to determine what the next test will be. So we're constantly up under a systematic function of test, checks and balances, adjustments to necessities. But it's only for the benefit of certain people. And we got to address that. We have not addressed the psychological makeup and how we are psychologically motivated, bro. And look at us. If you just look at how we function, how we act, you only see it on the movies.
Yeah.
So now we have YouTube, which is your television. So you're in the movies. You're in the Matrix, bro. And you don't realize it. People are functioning up under a program. So this stuff might seem weird and crazy to us. But to them, he gonna go to jail like, yeah, I got that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been so conditioned to be slave-like that when we get there, we forget about everything that we done damaged, corrupted, and killed on the way. Like, now, what is his parents supposed to do? Your son in prison. What is his children are supposed to do? The woman you've been laying with. What all of those people are supposed to do? Now that you done went to prison for killing a man for nothing, and you done left his parents, his children, his woman desolate. Like, but that don't matter because we're not a community, so we have no common unity, so it doesn't affect us. We have no compassion towards each other, bro. We just white people in brown skin running around claiming that we black. Negroes. See? And it's a damn shame, bro. Like, why would you kill that man for nothing, bro? You gonna take care of his family? No. You gonna take care of his children? No. The community ain't gonna do it, and he ain't gonna do it.
I'm just like, man, you telling me that you got that heated, sitting at home, laying at home, or whatever you was at, to get to the point where you got on Clubhouse. You have that low self-esteem. You got to get on Clubhouse to then go and commit a crime. Man, you supposed
it's actually in reverse. It's called foolish pride.
And it's premeditated.
It's called foolish pride. The men in this world are prideful foolishly, and the women in this world have a weakness for vanity. And everything is vain and everything is prideful. So instead of you having common sense saying, whatever we saying, bro, I'll see you when I see you. And we'll talk about it then. That's what men do. Now, you're a savage. You're a male. You got emotional. And you didn't give a damn. What if you would have killed other members of the family, bro? Shooting up a house. I've been through that before, bro. Yeah, you shoot up a house and don't do something to that person. That person, ain't no holds barred, ain't no rules no more. I can do whatever I want to do now. because you violate it in the worst way. And just think, kill one person, bro, and you affect all of these people negatively, then you affect the system positively.
Yeah.
Like all of these people get paid off of your one pull of the trigger. The cops that arrested you, the cops that booked you in, the cops that transported you to county jail, the cops that transport you to prison, the lawyer, the judge, the DA, the nurse, the doctors that examine you, all of the people, the correction officers that house you, all of the people get paid putting their children through college and good jobs and homes, all because of you. But you took all of that away from two families in one emotional moment. You didn't even think, because you can't think. Slaves don't think. We follow the objective of the program. And we got to start addressing that in our community, bro. Like, there's something wrong with us when we see stuff like this, bro, and don't be like, look, something got to be done. But yet we get a bunch of new rap records out about how many niggas is going to go get killed or how many niggas going to kill. We get niggas like Whack 100 talking about how he's still real in the field, and you 50 years old, bro. What do you mean you real in the field? You should be a general trying to prevent war. Because that's what generals really do. We just
all that. Yeah, that's just
we just
like you
messed up,
say,
bro.
Jim, all that, yeah. All
Just
that for
messed up,
nothing.
bro.
Yeah, Clubhouse so ratchet. Yeah. That's what I
Yeah.
said, man. It's just, I mean, it's just like the bottom of the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's like the lonely streets. Like to get to the point where you can I don't get it. And people pay to get up in there, dog. I just don't get it.
The thing is that we be given an anatomical description of the internet. The internet, it's not a place, it's just a thing. It's a tool.
That's right.
But the world think it's a place.
Yeah, it's a place. They living up in there.
Yes, bro. Like, you got dudes really running around here.
Yeah.
What I told you from day one when we got on the internet and we got close, Cross. 3 years ago, what I told you, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta see my brother. Right or wrong, bro.
We had to link up.
When we link up, it was super love, bro. You know why?
Yeah,
because
we had
that's
great
real.
time.
See, that's real, bro.
Like Mr. Nigga said, you can't even make no money on that, can you? I think you can't make no money, but you can pay. I've heard people pay people to get on the panel, to get in there, to ask somebody some questions or whatever, and they be having all types of people. That's why I said, you don't know if you got people that's like 4 or 5 people that's like, I want to say like moderating or something. They can bring people
in. Your money's
in.
definitely not the objective.
Yeah.
Because, see, it's the lifestyle, it's the culture, it's the psychology, and the dynamic of how people think. They're attracted to it because we as a people have been corrupted. So we think that is something attractive. And when we go there, it feeds to how we've been conditioned to think and act. And you go right on there, instead of having men like us speaking about manhood consistently, you got men like you got males like Whack 100 promoting controversy, chaos, and disorder. So the internet itself is a tool, and we should start treating it as a tool instead of treating it as a place, making it a figmentation of our mental makeup, and start acting like, hey, this is real. This ain't real, man. It's niggas out here in their bathrooms, bro, with wallpapers like they in the living room of an elaborate house.
Yeah.
Real talk. People getting, like, just think. It's like making money. If making money was easy, everybody would do it. See? So we all make the amount of money that we believe satisfies us or that we're capable of making.
Yeah.
If we get a serious windfall, all of a sudden people say you do what? Become somebody else. See?
Yeah.
Because you put your mind in a different place. When in reality, you still who you are.
Still who you are.
Because no matter where you go, there you are.
That's a fact.
And we got to stop living in the internet, in the matrix, bro, and start living in the real life.
Yeah, we got to get out of it, man. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready to get up off here, man.
You
About to head
already.
up here to the school. Like I said, salute to everybody that came in and rocked with us today. I really do appreciate it, man. And like I said,
Definitely. Peace and love
yeah,
in the chat.
yeah, peace and love to everybody, man. I'm gonna start coming back on here more. Miss Nigga, I'm gonna get a hold of you too, man. I want you to get up here on this panel. I'll see you that them links and stuff like that. So next time I pop in on it, man. So again, salute to everybody that came in and rocking with your boy. I appreciate y'all. I really appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all coming on here. And we definitely gonna keep on chopping it up because this stuff is out of control, man. It's about to get cold. These niggas ain't got nothing to do, but they got a whole bunch. It's like they had a, all right, that'll work. Yeah, like they had a shootout the other day, dog. 500. We'll get to that. I might do that a little bit later. 500 rounds. Okay, bet. I'll get with you on that. So yeah, man. But we'll get to that. But
500 rounds, man.
yeah, 500 rounds were let off. I might do that later or something. I don't know. But salute to everybody. Much love. Salute to Job. Y'all been plugged in to the Plug Podcast. And Job, take us out.
Peace and blessings to my family. It's always love because love is God and God is love and God is within self. So always love self so you can love others. We have a very tedious task to do with no time to get it done. And our communities are just colonies, settlements. We need to start changing our environment into a community to create common unity. Start standing up in defense of every man, woman, and child that exists within our community.
And stay the hell off of Clubhouse, man. If you can't
To prevent
control
the
your
worst.
anger, man.
Yeah,
Damn, it's
yeah.
just words, man. Damn.
It's not even your anger. You shouldn't be angry because you have no authority.
Yeah.
See, so as soon as you go do something like that, the people that have the real authority come along and they exercise their authority.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, they've been called the authorities for a reason. See, because we have been subjugated to such construct, socially, mentally, environmentally, and now domestically. It's insane. So we need to start having a better value, man, for each other. Like we are living beings, not expendable animals. And even animals aren't expendables because animals have purpose. We eat things that come for a season. You shouldn't eat things that live more than a season.
Yeah, you're right.
Which is why we should function within a season. You won't eat spoiled fruit and you won't eat spoiled vegetables because they are rotten when they're beyond their point of expiration. We should treat the knowledge and the information that we digest the same by preventing ourselves from entertaining those things that are negative and non-productive, and start producing that which is positive and productive for our people as a community. So we're in a dire situation and we need to address the issues, not the hyperbole, the information of emotion or the dysfunction of one's psychology. I leave my people with love, grace, and happiness, man, and find God within you because you are God. God is self and God is love. Peace.
Already, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Hey, man, another great one, man. Hey, again, stay the hell off of Clubhouse. If you cannot deal with having a friend, it's supposed to be a sparring debate. If you getting it to the point where you pulling up at somebody's house and you feel like you want to let off something, not knowing their kids and all that, and then you know of them, man, come on, man. That's crazy. You might as well just call the police and just tell them where you're heading to. Because that's what you just did. You told them. See, these dudes nowadays, and I'm gonna get out, but I just gotta say, these dudes nowadays tell on themselves and then they get mad when they get caught. Like you're showing everything. Like when they get money, you gotta show everybody you getting to the money. When is it that you hollering at females? You got to show everybody. Like everything ain't for everybody. And getting on there arguing over something petty that probably didn't have nothing to do with a damn thing, but you too busy while your kids is asleep in the bed, you telling them to go to bed and be productive. You up yelling with another hard leg on a phone. talking to and won't get off the phone. All you had to do is get off the phone. You that escalated to running up to somebody's crib and somebody losing their life.
But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something real though, my brother.
Yeah.
You just said something real, like the sister was saying earlier. We never looked at the fact of why.
Yeah.
You understand that?
Yeah.
See, if it's just an ordinary street dude that I don't know, we ain't even having that encounter 1 o'clock in the morning off the internet. But if I know where to find you, that means I know you. And that didn't mean the emotion had such fervor that I had to get up and do something to you while you were with your family. See, yeah. We ain't addressed that aspect of it.
Yeah.
See, you went and killed somebody because you were emotional.
Yeah, you got in your grown man supposed to be handling his business.
Grown man, it was that was some that sounded like an activity of intimacy.
Yeah, it could have
Emotional,
been some
emotional insanity from the activity of intimacy. Like we ain't addressed that factor. Cause there ain't nowhere in hell you getting up at 1 in the morning to argue with a nigga on the internet, bro, and go to his crib and wild out and kill.
Wild out.
You're not doing that, bro, unless there's a different investment and the conversation was of a different exposure.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah. A lover's spat. See, that's the real. We ain't look at that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I like this. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, now I've seen it on the internet. People do that, and that ain't nothing wrong when you do what you do. I'm not finna be up. I got stuff to do.
You know and learn the lesson I learned a long time ago. My uncle taught me when I was 11 years old. Only 2 types of people like prison, and sometimes they're both: dummies and homosexuals. And guess what? When I went to prison, I realized I was a dummy, but I damn sure wasn't going to be the other. And I've seen a lot of both. So yes, if you do something like that, bro,
that's crazy.
You just asking for it.
Asking for it.
See, just asking for it.
Well, man, we're gonna get off of here, man. I gotta get ready to bounce up out of here. I appreciate it. 177. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, share, comment, subscribe. And y'all been rocking with the Plug Podcast by Cross Your Heart. Peace.